Still light outside, but it's here in California right now. It's about past 6. Sun's gonna be 7 right now, I think. But it's May 1st, 2017. And I'm doing this because I received the product that I ordered from Dr. Zach Bush. He made a product called Restore. So it's a liquid in a 32-ounce bottle. But I received it, I took about half of it because this takes 16 ounces. And I put it in here, 16 ounces of that, and I gave the original bottle to my father and my sister, Thelma. They're going to be trying it also. But I received these on Saturday, it was like 2 days ago, Saturday evening. And that same day, I passed half of it to this bottle. It rinses very well. You know, hoping that it's clean enough so it doesn't melt with it, because the thing has a frequency and it's being programmed, you know, to go create a Wi-Fi inside the flora of the stomach, you know, and inside the bacteria that is good for you. So they are in communication. It's an amazing science behind this product. So I went ahead and tried it, not on Saturday, but I was scheduled to work at midnight on Sunday, starting midnight Saturday, which means 8 a.m. in the morning for Sunday. I started with overtime. And as I was, I believe my break time, it was around 3 a.m. That's when I had my first sip of this. And then, Saturday before I went to sleep, I had it. Because I slept early, you know, around 9, so I could get 3 hours of sleep before work. And so I had less than a half a teaspoon. Because I just realized that this cap, I go use from this cap, and I do half of this cap, so that's about half a teaspoon. It's really small, the amount. But right away I noticed, like I have a lot of dryness in my throat sometimes, and I had to swallow several times. I don't know why it had, but that like it went away right away. You know, so I sleep pretty good anyhow, but it started right away. So then on Sunday I had it 3 times, early in the morning, and then 2 more times during the day. And today I continue, but I ate on Saturday and I ate on Sunday. I had some meals, I ate some food. But today I started a dry fast on this, okay? Make sure this is running. And so I'm doing a dry fast. I mean, the whole day I have not eaten or drank anything, only this. Early today I had like a sip of that, like a half of the cup of beer, and then I had another one, and then I already had my last one right now for the day. And the reason why I'm trying on a dry fast, because I've done dry fast before. Dry fast means no eating water or no drinking food. And before I done it, just eating my own saliva, producing saliva as much as I can and swallowing that. So that's a saliva fast. That's all the people call it dry fast. Other people call it breatharianism, whatever they want to call it. But so he's doing a dry fast just to test the product. That's how you say how pure something is, how much of a good effect it has. Because then you're giving it the whole body to work with, unhindered by anything else that you put in it, so you can test the full effect of it. So that's what I started today. Today's day 1 of the dry fast. And so far the level of energy has been good. And I did 11 hours today. I started at 3 a.m. They gave me overtime early in the morning. My regular hours of work are from 6 to 2:30 now. My name is Zacharias David Emmanuel Castro Stevenson, by the way. I forgot to introduce myself. But I'm doing this to keep record, of what's going to happen, and to tell you what results I will have with this. And I already put it in a little, because you can put it as ointment, so I cleaned this up really good. And I put it like in a little eyedropper, because I have a problem with my eyes. So I have to wear glasses. They're only 1.5, but to read I had to wear this. So I wanted to see what effect it might have on my eyes. So I put a little bit on this in here, and also after I shave, instead of using any lotion or anything like that, to put on my face, I put this mist. Clean up this bottle, and I put some so I can put you as a mist. So I used it today, first time, and so it feels good. I can't tell any difference there, but I'm just, because it's topical too. The product can be applied topically. So I'm doing that. The other things I have fungus in my toenails, I will be trying that later on. But I'm definitely going to test this for going to dry fast to see. Now, one thing I noticed right away, though, that is, I've been having like a bloated stomach, even when I'm preparing or beginning to prepare food. Just my mind thinking about the food gives me like a bloated stomach here, like I'm starting to. But that thing went away, and I started, especially Sunday, I started to a lot of flatulence, farting started coming out of my body. The whole day was just a lot of flatulence. Flatulence continued today. To me, it was pretty good because I felt like I'm being deflated, and this portion of my body that feels bloated, especially when I'm about to eat or I'm preparing something to eat, or even while I ate, that seems to have gone. So right away, I don't know what they call leaky gut or whatever was leaking or whatever was not coming out, that seems to have corrected itself. So that's something that is noticed right away. So that's kind of nice. And another thing is when I have done I stopped doing dry fast right away in the past because, like I said, the longest I lasted 6 days, like from Monday through Saturday, on no water, enough food, and I was walking and everything, and I was working too. I was working during the fast. I always work. I never take a vacation, and so I was working 8.5 hours every day. So I'm still working right now, and but one thing I noticed, like the second day or the third day, I begin to get like because gas in your system that's coming out, a fast detoxifies you. But it's like I come and I get really bloated and I get cramps all over my body, so I stopped that second and third day. But so far it's been going okay. I'm going to see how long I will last on the dry fast this time with this product only, the only one going to my mouth. I'm still switching I put it in my mouth and I let it sink there, and I put let more masalaba go in there, and I swish with it, and then after 3 or 4 minutes I let it go down. That's basically what I'm doing with it. So I'm working with that, and so that's what I'm doing with the product to test it, So get right on it, restore. I like it, and the whole science behind it, it really makes a lot of sense. I heard Dr. Zach Bush explain, how he came about, because he was helping people with cancer patients, how he came about to the discovery of this, and I thought it was fascinating how he discovered that the earth has this molecule that he worked to program, during his chelations for therapy for cancer patients, and I thought, wow, that made a lot of sense. So I went and I bought the bottle, so I started with the product, and that's the only one I'm going to be using right now during this dry fast, and I see, and I want to do it for as long as I can, the dry fast. If I can go past 6 days, I'll do it. If I start feeling too weak to the point that I'm not able to do my job, then I'll stop right away. And if I start getting those cramps again, that I gotten before when I tried to go on dry fast, then I'm also going to stop. So, I can do it. But I'm just trying the product in its purest test way, putting it in my body with nothing else in it to see the effects that it's going to have. And so far today has been pretty good. Like I said, today I work 11 hours. I'm feeling pretty good. I expect to feel tired on the second and third day, and even the fourth. And on the fifth, the body begins to get used to it, and it gets to get reinvigorated again. But we'll see what happens. The last time I did it until the 6th day, because on the 6th day, for some reason, I was feeling weak, and I had worked 6 days that day. And I was supposed to sing in the choir on Sunday, so I need to get a little strength, so I stopped on Saturday night. That was like about 3 years ago that I did a dry fast like that. No, it was 4 years ago. Yeah. So it's been a while that I've done something past 6 days. 6 days has been the maximum, like I said. I hope to see if I can do it the whole week. And then just keep on doing this just on the still water, because I have the still water here that I use, and but I haven't had anything today of that, so I'm gonna put this stuff over here the way I keep my stuff. Alright, so I have a spray, I put it in a spray bottle, I have an eye dropper, I put in an eye dropper for my eyes, so I want to be testing that topically and internally, and just living on that, it's the best test you can give to any product if it's really working with strengthening your body, which is the way it's supposed to be. A medication or anything is supposed to go in there to remind the body how strong it is, how strong it is with what it has, and so that it can do what it needs to do. And it seems that this product works on that principle. So that's why I purchased it. So I'm gonna weight myself. I'm also, I'm gotta get my blood pressure machine to record how much is the blood pressure today. All right, let's see here. All right. All right. So it's May 1st, day one of Operation Restore, I want to call it. Operation Restore, because I'm working on having my body be restored to the way it's supposed to be. And there was a time in 2012 when I did a fast, 40 days just on grapes and alkaline water. And I had lost some considerable weight before in 2011. So in 2012 when I did that, I went down to 133 pounds. And at the end of it I was feeling pretty good, and for a while, but I've gone up past 240, so I have been weighing myself for a while. I'm going to see right now how much I'm weighing. So as you can see, there's a this scale here that I have. Alright, so I'm going to get on this, and my camera, by the way, is like some, so wow, is that 248.6. All right, and since I'm doing it at the end of the day, because it's 248, that means if I started early today, that means I probably weighed more at the beginning of the day. Probably weighed past 250, but that's how much it is. All right, try again. Yeah, okay, this machine is. Wow, this thing is not that accurate. Now look at 245.4. I want 12 time. There we go. 245.4. Okay. I'm in the kitchen area. All right, so let's see. I'm also gonna set up my machine here for take this out while I'm setting it up, so if it gives you some time for that thing to program itself back again, then I'll get on the machine again. But this is to check on my blood pressure to see how I'm doing there. Alright, we'll try this. Okay, let me get on this right now again. Okay, 245.4. I guess that's officially. We're gonna do. So we start with 245.4. Okay. So we'll see how long it's gonna go from there in the following days, but I'll keep track of this every day. Now, I'm gonna get to use the machine here, and test my blood pressure. Alright. Alright. I'm standing as I'm doing this here. I'm in the kitchen counter here, as you can see. Alright, let's start this one. I did it earlier today and it came out very fascinating, but I want to see how much it is right now with this camera here, the videotaping. Alright. Okay. Let's say 124.79 over 78. Look at that. That's pretty good. 120 over 80 is the, but the pulse, you see that pulse 78? The pulse is the lowest I ever seen it. It's never seemed to have gone, as far as I checked on it, it never goes down below like 86 or something. You know, usually the pulse is very high on me, like 94, 101, 93. The lowest it's gone for a long time was 86, but 78 already. Now the pulse has gone really low. That's kind of nice. All right. All right. I'll do it one more time here. Let me see if we until it goes now. Check it more time. I'm a little bit more relaxed this time. All right, here we go. I'm standing. So I'm supposed to be doing this sitting down and more relaxed, but I'm standing and I'm doing this standing. It's not that bad. The measurement that comes out. Oh, wow, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. 111 over 78. And the pulse, 77. Whoa. If there were numbers. 111 over 78. 77. What a good start on this thing. So restore already. Using restore. Just only restore already has brought my pulse. That's the significant thing for me. Pulse has never been this low. That's good. And 77. Wow. So that's good news right there. All right. So good news on the pulse today. So Operation Restore. Fast. Fasting on Restore. I guess that's what I'm gonna call it. I'm trying to see how to name it on my YouTube channel, but we'll see. All right. So that is that. Put this away right now. All right. This is right. So even though my weight is a 245, blood pressure has never really been my problem here. Well, until I really had it bad in 2003, you know. But since then, I did the water cure, the one by Dr. Batman Jellish. He recommended on the water cure, and I brought everything down. But now, let me see. I'm gonna do some exercises right now too. Let me see here. It's called the Tibetan exercises. This is the only exercise that I do while I'm on a fast. I do walk. Well, I didn't walk today, you know, because I'm starting to record this. But I'll show you the Tibetan exercise routine that I do while I'm on the fast. You know, this is called this series of exercises is called the Fountain of Youth. There's a book called The Fountain of Youth that teaches you how to do this. And this is something that, I forgot the name of the person that wrote this, but, you know, it's another person that was very kind of looking, he's about to die, and so like he went to the Tibet and learned from the monks. But these are the routines, or ceremonies they call it. That could be 5 exercises. And what he says is they're supposed to, you know, what they call it in their ways is they energize the chakras, or what he says they align the gland system and everything in your body, so they're supposed to balance the energies inside of you. So this is the only, and it's supposed to be a routine of 21. It's 5 exercises, 5 and 21 repetitions of each one. But since I haven't done it for almost over 6 months right now, about 8 months the last time I was doing this, so I'm gonna not do the 21, this max of 21 of each, but I'm gonna try to do 10 today, right now. Just make some room here. Okay, the first one goes like this. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I'll do 12. And then when you do that, you do some breathing in, out, in, out, in, out. Okay. Now the other one is on the floor. You guys can see me from there. I have an angle so you can. What was it? The other one is on the floor. Okay. What you do is you put your hands, the palm of your hands, and you're gonna sit on this, you know, like in your buttocks, right there, like that. Then you're gonna lay down. So this is beautiful. So you're gonna raise up. That you see, gonna raise it up like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then you take your hands off and put it on top of your stomach, like that, and breathe in and out 3 times again. 1, 2, 3. That's pretty good. Usually when I start doing this routine, I get a lot of cramps. So I don't know, especially without. That's one of the exercises that give me cramps in the stomach. But so far, no cramps. Guess it's working okay for now. Alright, now this one also, this looks very simple. You can see me. My feet are like this, and here like that. And then what I do is, this hand, the palm of my hand, I put them in the back. Here on my buttocks. Then what you're going to do is, this is just, I don't know what this does, but the first time I did this, I almost fainted. It looked so simple, but I don't know what happened. Something happened in my body. Like I felt like I was going to faint, you know, but I was so big, I'm more weight than this. But it doesn't happen now anymore, just the first time I did. But this exercise goes like this. You breathe on the way up, your head goes out. You start like this. Then you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then you go down and put your hands on the stomach and breathe 3 times there. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Now what this exercise does, it makes me have a cramp on the bottom of my feet, but I'm not getting any right now. Usually when I've done it for a while, and I'm not doing it right now. So that's good news. I don't know if the store has anything to do with this, but you could be able to have the routine already. No cramps any part of it. Alright, so that's the 3rd exercise. Now the first one. The 4th one is what I think is the hardest one for some people. You know, and sometimes at the beginning you cannot really do it on your own, but you can try to have something to help you with, even if you only do 1 or 3. The way I recommend this routine is for you to start with 2 or 3 at the most, you know, especially if you're overweight like I used to be. See, at some point, the highest I weighed in my life was 358. I was way over there. You know, I've gone down to 133, but right now you can see I'm 245, you know. And I see, and I've been wanting to go down again, but every time I start my fast, I get those cramps, like I'm saying, but, you know, that's my stomach here especially. So, well, in any case, I'm going through the fourth one. I'll show you. I'm going to have to face you. Show you how it's done here. Now, let me move this thing. I want to put it sideways so you can see how it looks. And put it a little bit. All right, put this chair out of the way. All right. Okay, I think you can totally get everything that I'm doing from there. All right. I'm going to get on the floor. I'm going to do it sideways so you can see how I look. All right, so in this one, I'm going to try to do 12, but this one always gives me some cramps. So if I start getting some cramps in my stomach, I'll stop. But this, I'll put this in the back like that, or this. Usually I wear tennis shoes when I'm doing this because it makes it easy, not slippery on the floor. So I forgot to put my tennis shoes. I'm just barefooted right now. I'm going to try to do it. But so this is what you're doing is, you'll watch what I see. So it's going to be 12 of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm forgetting some little cramps here. Now, but there's nothing in my stomach. That's pretty good. Because that's where I got the worst ones. So, all right. Well, that's very encouraging. Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right. Okay. Done 12 of each routine. With a little cramping in the back on this one. That's understandable. You know, I can keep without cramp. I can go. But with the stomach cramp, I have to stop right away because, you know, like I say, maybe because I didn't know how to do it. But that's kind of encouraging. And the last one is, I'll try to show you. I think I'll try to do sideways too. Usually it's good to have something in the back because especially when I'm not wearing my shoes, it will slip. So I'm going to use this, my sister's bags of files here. Box of files. Put that. My feet will tend to slip, it will touch that. Okay, so. Put it again. I'm very encouraged about the stomach. I'm not cramping with it so far, this is good. That's also, this one also will give me some cramping, but not as bad as the fourth one. This is the last one. So it's one like this. By the way, I've been told that this is the basics of yoga. Out of these 5 exercises, they came up with all kinds of other exercises that they call a yoga routine. But most of the Tibetan monks, the old school, also all the 5 rituals. Okay, so that's all I practice anyhow. Hold on. Close to the back. So here's, so you start. a little too much. Okay, my arm going back there. Alright. I'm gonna move it, so let's try again. 1, 2, 3. Gotta keep sliding my bed. It keeps going back. Okay. Alright, that's 3. Okay. Oh. 4, 5, 6. That's all I can do from that one. I don't have strength in my hands. Okay, so 6 on that one. But when you're done with that, you turn upside down. You're the last breathing with me. I don't know if I forgot to do that on the 4th one, but I'm supposed to do that on all of them. The breathing, and then you're done with it. And those are all the exercises that I practice doing this. I may not always be recording this. This is a lengthy recording because it's the first day and I'm showing you my routine of what I go through during the fast. But I will be recording the measurements of the blood pressure, you know, and you know how my body is feeling through the whole fast during the whole period. So today's been pretty good. And the fact that I got to do this with no stomach cramp, to me it's a great proof that whatever this thing is doing in my gut, it's doing such a great job that it's not giving me cramps there anymore. So that's so encouraging because, believe me, I don't get hungry. So I can last a long time on a fast because I don't have this problem that other people have. You know, they get fidgety and nervous, and you know they have all to deal with all the emotions because the comfort of food is not there. So that is out of my system. But when it gets to have the pain in my stomach, then for that reason I have to stop. Because I don't know about you, but I don't like to deal with pain. And besides, that's the way the body's telling you how much you will deal with. So you gotta listen to your body. So that's the routine for today, as you can see. So, you know, not bad. So that's all I'm informed of today. So we'll see Operation Restore, how you deal with tomorrow. All right.